all day long for Austin Dillon. The last lap, you and Justin Allgaier, he raced hard and you had some words with him. What did you say, Austin, and what do you expect from these guys who aren't battling for the championship?
They're going to race hard. I mean, it's just in the nature of race car drivers, so you can't get too upset. It's just, running for a championship, like you said, and I think he got in, but he said he didn't, so I'll have to watch it later. But I'm happy with our guys. They did a great call during the race. We kept up with track position all day, had a good car, just not good enough to run with Kyle. It was a good day other than that.
You gained 2 points. You have an 8-point advantage now over Sam Hornish going into the final race. You've got your playoff fear going on. What is your mindset going into this final race as you look for your first championship in Nationwide?
Just stay focused. Don't sweat anything. Just go after it and try and bring it home. It looks like Justin getting in there right there. I was just watching. I don't know if he did or not, but it didn't look like it in the replay. So it's just hard racing, and I got to expect it from here on out. It's a tough championship battle, and hopefully we can win this thing.
Austin Dillon brings it home third. Let's go over to Doc.
And what an afternoon for Sam Hornish. Sam, talk about the gutsy call of laps to be able to hang on to fifth place.
It was tough because we were up and down a lot today. Our Alliance Truck Parts Ford Mustang was not as good as we wanted it to be, but it was much better than it was yesterday. So just real proud of all the guys that work on this car, the guys that pit it, did a great job for us. And we had a whole bunch of people out here from Alliance Truck Parts this weekend, kind of half celebrating our victory a couple years ago. They all came out and did a dinner then, and we did it again last night. And while it's not going to victory lane, it is kind of a victory compared to where we were at yesterday. And just hung tough there. Matt Kenseth, what a champion race car driver. He ran me real hard there, real clean as well. And I had a lot of fun racing against him. Wish we were faster and we could have went up and at least competed for a top three. But it's just one of those days.
And you won 3 IndyCar titles in close battles down to the wire. It is now 8 points between you and Austin Dillon. You said, all I want's a chance going to Homestead. How confident are you can go down there with guns blazing and come out the champion?
I'm pretty confident of it. We had the opportunity to go down there and test, so I feel like we've got that on our side. I like Homestead. It's been really good to me in the past. And, we're going to go out there and we're going to do it to the best of our ability. This morning I said, I don't know if we're going to be able to gain any points today, but what we need to do is keep it manageable when we go to Homestead. And 8 points, while it's a lot more than what we'd want, it is manageable. And we can go out there and we can race hard and, we lead a lap, lead the most laps. We're going to have a shot at it, but, you got to beat Kyle Busch first. So we're gonna go and try to see what we can pull out here.
All right, Homestead's been a good track for him. It's manageable, Alan. He also said they're going for that championship next week at Homestead.
So that's the Drivers' Championship picture, having just talked to Austin and Sam. The Owners' Team Championship, well, Brad Keselowski running in 5th place at lap 142 when Brian Scott had trouble beneath him in turn 3, flipped the left rear of Keselowski's Ford and sent him into the wall. Brad's team making repeated pit stops and fixing that 22 car. He came back and finished in 19th place, and after the race, Brian Scott, as you could read the lips there, saying, I'm sorry to Brad. And standing by with Brad now is Dave Burns.
And we also heard Brian say he probably didn't think he could make it any better. 19th is the finishing place and down to 4 points for the Owners' Championship. Brad, what are your thoughts right now?
Just disappointed for Roger Penske. He's put a lot of effort into this nationwide program, but sometimes you can control and sometimes you can't, and that was just a situation we couldn't control.
So going down to Homestead, I can't remember. You can be in the car next week and think you can hold it off?
No, Joe Logano is, and he's had, to me, just as strong a track record as I have in this car. So it's a great team. We had a great car today, and I would have liked to, played out the finish of that race. I don't know if we had a shot at running with Kyle, but with a few adjustments, maybe. So just wasn't meant to be.
Brad Keselowski, one of several drivers in the 22 this year. They take that Owners' Championship lead to Homestead. Jamie?
Justin Allgaier brings it home second. His best finish here. You were third in the spring. Great run overall. Take us through the final laps there. You're battling a guy who's going for the championship, obviously.
Yeah, it was a great day for our brand Camaro. We had a really good car in the spring and brought a lot of those notes back. Even though it was a different tire, felt like we had a really good car in practice and battled it out all the way to the end. Austin and I were racing really hard and we're trying to stay in the top 5 in points too. So, it was definitely a good point day for us and a lot of fun racing Austin. We had quite a few times there we were racing in Dugas today. So, I can't thank the guys back at the shop enough. They've done a great job, Turner Sky Motorsports. And this whole Brent team has just been on a reel. So looking forward to next week, trying to stay in that top 5, like I said, and go to the banquet and go represent our team well. And thanks to Nationwide Insurance, because this is the funnest race I think I've ever had at a short track. So it's a cool day.
We love fun down here. Alan?